Are you pouring lots of money into ads, hoping for growth, but seeing your profits shrink? You're stuck in the spend more to get more trap. Well, this video is for you, and this video is literally going to tell you why that is not necessary anymore with all the AI tools that we have these days. Let's just get right into it. The problem with traditional ad scaling today for businesses, for hospitality businesses whose revenues are from 500,000 per year to more, is first, when it comes to scaling, of course, scaling cost, because as you want to acquire more guests, you think you have to spend more on ads. Sometimes the returns can be unpredictable. The second problem would be flatlining profit. So increasing budget doesn't guarantee a proportional return when it comes to bookings and profits. And the old approach is simply a linear scaling. So for example, if you increase your ad budget spend for up to 20%, you would expect 15% more bookings. That is unsustainable because on the long run, you will not be making any profit because any additional ad spend will not equal to additional bookings. So that means you're not growing, you stop to grow, which is of course what you're trying to do here, right? That's why let me introduce to you the profit first blueprint that we use with AI. So the strategic scaling with this will focus first on profit, not just ad spend. And we will scale profitable bookings and guests, not just your budgets. So how does this work? There's approximately 3 phases when it comes to this, and I'm going to show you I'm going to give you a little bit of demonstration after this presentation. But first, the phase 1 is deep profit diagnosis with AI. So the first step is data ingestion. AI will unify sales, guest data from your POS, booking systems, any sorts of data that you collect from your guests when it comes to how much you sell. AI is able, with our tool, we're able to unify that or sometimes export it to a file and then do an analysis. And through the analysis, we're able to get to a profit attribution. So with that, we'll identify the true ROIs beyond the last click attribution. So not only the last touch point with your guest that made them buy, we will actually be able with AI to find out what exactly, depending on the analysis from the sales data, made the guest buy. With AI also, we are going to do a guest segmentation. We'll find which one is the most profitable guest by segment and by spend and by behavior. And thanks to that analysis, we can also provide optimal offers. So we'll discover which offers attract the highest value guest that makes them spend the most, stay the most, or just spend the most with your business. The phase 2 is hyper-targeted ad creation optimization. Of course, that's after we've analyzed all the data that we have, all the sales data. Then there's 4 steps after the phase 2. Part of the phase 2, audience segmentation. AI will build precise personas like weekend family adventurer from your sales data. That of course depends on the result. Cross-platform. Through AI, we'll get, given the analysis that we got from the sales data, AI can give us advice on where to show the ads, what are the best times, just to make it work. Ad creatives. AI can generate copy visuals that resonate with profitable segments, the ones that are spending the most, and those people are the people that we actually want to go for the most, or similar kind of people, thanks to what AI has learned from the past sales data. Predictive optimization. Also, when we start running those ads, AI can help us adjust bids, creatives in real time to maximize profit. So that means if a creative is doing well, our tool is continuously checking on it, making sure that we're getting the best buck out of the ad that we just created. Step 3 is at the end, of course, profitability guardrails. That just means having a watchtower over how much we're spending and still seeing if the ads that we created stay profitable at higher budgets. Incremental budgeting. Recommendation will get precise recommendation on budget increases for best returns. Making sure that every single euro more we're spending is equal to more or proportionate to any single euro that we get from our guest. We'll also do an anomaly detection. That means anytime an ad starts to drop performance after analysis, then an AI will also give advice when it comes to fixing it and coming up with different ways to either change the offer, change the creative, or simply kill the offer if it stops working. And the last part is just continuous learning, because part of making sure the profits keep rising is to keep testing. I know it gets expensive when you're testing with traditional ways, but with AI, with the advice and with the sales data, with predictive analysis that we are able to get from the sales data, testing becomes a little like crazily cheaper, because then the decision to scale improves with every new booking, because then every new data we get will give us more insight, better insight into our guests, and then we'll just know them better, and this will actually allow us to make better decisions. In practice, this is what it looks like. So like I was saying, with Claude AI, we're able to slap in a little bit of data, sales data, and ads data as well. And then Claude is actually able to give us an analysis of what the data actually means. We will have like a profit attribution analysis, if we're making or losing money, Google campaigns, meta ads, overall campaigns performance, total revenue generated, if we lost or if we made. So this is just dummy data. Will also give us a customer segmentation by profitability, mid-value customers, optimal offers for high-value customers, exactly based on the data that we provided it with. Customer personas, you see, a foodie explorer, demographic, behavior, average spend. This is exactly what we're going to use to create for the ads that will. This is exactly what we're going to use to create other ads, because it's based on the data. And then creative strategy platforms, optimization will tell us which platform is performing the best, what strategy we could use, what's a copy that we could also use for different platforms, and also the visual, high quality food photography, maybe a person, food photography, value proposition, what's in there. Also will give us like a summary of key findings and everything, and also like you will have a summary here that will tell us, hey, what are we selling the most. The analysis will give you the insights, and then at the end, when you take the visual suggestions, you can literally turn it into an ad like this. This is in practice how this could work.